All companies are part of the society where they operate. And while they're selling goods to the society, it is very necessary for the companies to also look upon the other impact they have in their working on different parts of society. So Maruti took up the CSR activities with this particular object in view. We recognize the fact that our resources are not unlimited. And therefore, we thought that we should take up only limited activities, but those activities which have the maximum impact. We don't spread our resources too thin, and that the results are something which people can experience and benefit from. We also decided that to get maximum impact of the implementation, it would be best if we did it ourselves. Cars have some impact on people's lives. They have impact on the lives of people who are not car users also. So we wanted to get into road safety so that the adverse effects of the spread of motorization in India could be curtailed. Then we said we'll take up skill development. Skill development because our experience was that over the years, the skills at the worker level, which meant the ITIs, had become somewhat out of touch with what was required in today's technology and working conditions. The third thing we wanted to make sure was that the activities which we take up are activities which particularly are suitable and acceptable to the people where they are taken up. These essentially relate to community development. But again, because of the limitation of resources, the community development would be taken up in villages which are near where we have our own operations, and so can ensure proper implementation and supervision over the activities. Excellence is a goal which we have in Maruti. So in CSR also, we want to follow the similar approach and keep making improvements. Firstly, that there should be complete transparency in what we do. And to bring about transparency, the best way, of course, today is to use as much technology as possible. So in our CSR programs, wherever possible, we try and maximize the use of technology. The second principle is to keep making continuous improvements. We get these external evaluations done of our programs in order to give us inputs for making further improvements. The third thing is that implementation itself must be absolutely perfect. I believe that coming of Maruti in the early 80s brought in a new culture of manufacturing in India, whether it was in the area of quality, or productivity, or employee relations with the management, customer service, the after-sales service, all of those we brought in new areas. So in CSR also, we want to follow the similar approach and keep making improvements and bring in new ways of doing things, using technology for doing things, which is not being done in India today. I think these are the basic principles on how we would continue to do our CSR programs.